Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Akmal Al-Fatah with NPM 25412065 with a majoring in accounting. Today I would like to presentation about understanding basic economic statistics, your essential guide to reading the vital sign of a modern economy and making smarter decisions in business, policy, and everyday life. Okay, first, what are economic statistics? Economic statistics are data-driven signals that reflect the condition, performance, or momentum of an economy or a specific industry. Within it, they are macroeconomic measurements used by analysts, governments, and businesses to understand both current and future economic activity. Think of economic statistics as the vital signs of an economy, just as a doctor monitors heart rate or blood pressure to assess a patient's health. Economists and policymakers monitor these figures to gauge overall economic well-being and identify areas that need attention. At a glance, data-driven economic signal, macroeconomic measurements reflect current and future trends and used by analysts and policymakers, and last, a diagnostic tool for economic health. Okay, next, why do we need economic statistics? Economic statistics serve for core purposes that make them indispensable for anyone navigating the modern economic landscape, from government officials to everyday consumers. First, analysis. Understand how the economy is performing right now. Current data provides an accurate snapshot of economic conditions, helping stakeholders identify strengths and weaknesses in real time. Second, prediction. Forecast future economic trends and potential change. By studying patterns in historical data, economists can model likely scenarios and prepare for coming shifts in the economy. Third, decision making. Inform business investment, government policy, and personal financial planning. Reliable data reduces uncertainty and supports smarter, more confident decisions at every level. The last one is understanding cycles. Identify patterns like economic expansions and contractions, recognizing where the economy sits in a business cycle allows for proactive rather than reactive responses. Okay, next, types of economic indicators. Timing is everything. Not all indicators are created equal. Their timing relative to the economy determines how they are used in analysis and forecasting. First, leading indicators. Change before the overall economy shift, acting as early predictors of what's coming, useful for forecasting and early action. Example, building permits signal future construction activity and economic expansion. Next, coincident indicators change at the same time as the overall economy, providing a real-time reflection of current economic conditions. Example, industrial production shows exactly how much is being manufactured right now. Next, lagging indicators change after the economy has already shifted, confirming that a trend is genuine rather than a temporary fluctuation. Example, unemployment rate often rises only after a recession has already begun. Okay, next, key economic statistic you should know. Okay, these four core metrics form the backbone of economic analysis, appearing in news headlines and government reports around the world every day. First is GDP, or gross domestic product, the total market value of all goods and services produced within a country in a given period, the, broad, the broadest measure of economic output and health. Next, unemployment rate, the percentage of the labor force that is jobless and actively seeking work, a key indicator of labor market health and consumer purchasing power. Next, CPI, or Consumer Price Index, measures the average change over time in prices paid by urban consumers for a basket of goods and services, the primary measures of inflation. The last one is retail sales, tracks total receipt of retail stores, serving as a direct measure of consumer spending levels, the engine that drives approximately 70% of economic activity. Okay, next, the benefits. Why these numbers matter. Economic statistics are not just for economists. They deliver real, practical value to every stakeholder in the economy. First, for investor, economic data helps investors identify where to allocate capital, which sectors are growing, and when to adjust their portfolios based on the broader economic outlook. Next, for businesses, guide strategic planning, production scheduling, and hiring decisions. Businesses that track indicators can anticipate demand shift and stay ahead of the competition. Next, for policymakers, inform government decision on interest rates, taxation, and public spending. Data-driven policy is more effective and equitable than decisions made without reliable evidence. The last one is for individuals. Provide context for personal financial decisions. Whether to save aggressively, make major purchases, rene- renegotiate risks, or adjust spending habits during uncertain times. Okay, next, real-world example, the impact of inflation or CPI. The scenario: the Consumer Price Index (CPI) shows a significant, sustained increase over several consecutive months, signaling that prices across the economy are rising faster than normal. What triggers this? The trigger is first supply chain disruptions, second rising energy price, third excessive money supply growth, and the last one is strong consumer demand. The ripple effects. Consumers purchasing power decreases. Your money buys less than it did before. Businesses. Higher raw material and operational costs compress profit margins. Central banks may raise interest rates to slow borrowing and cool economic activity. Savings. Real returns on savings accounts may turn negative. Disclaimer: a single CPI reading can trigger policy changes that affect millions of people simultaneously. Okay, the next is real world example consumer spending retail sales. When retail sales figures tell a troubling story, the effects cascade quickly through the entire economy. Sales drop, business impact, and slowdown signal. The scenario: monthly retail sales figures show a sharp, unexpected decline. Consumers are pulling back on spending, which is a major red flag given that consumer spending drives the majority of economic growth. What is signal? First, growing economic uncertainty among households. Second, potential rise in personal saving rates. Third, risk of businesses layoffs and inventory reductions. And the last one, early warning of a possible economic slowdown. Okay guys, conclusion from this material is your economic is a compass. Economic statistics are among the most powerful tools available for understanding the complex, interconnected world of modern economics. Mastering these fundamentals puts you ahead of the curve. First, know the definition. Understanding what GDP, CPI, retail sales, and unemployment measures is the first step toward interpreting the economic news you encounter every day. Second, understand the types. Distinguishing leading coincidence and lagging indicators helps you use data at the right moment, predicting, confirming, or validating economic trends. Next, the last one is apply the benefits. Whether whether you are an investor, business owner, policymaker, or individual, this number directly informs smarter, more confident decisions in your personal and professional life. Okay, economic statistics don't just describe the world; they help shape it. The more friendly you can read them, the better equipped you are to navigate whatever the economy brings next. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.